Oh, by the way, this video is sponsored by 7 Crave. Get ready with me to work from home while I tell you some facts about Jamaican real estate. So many of you guys might know this already, but Jamaica's first city was Jago de la Vega, also known as Spanish Town. So a lot of you guys always ask me about my skincare routine, and I just keep it simple, to be honest. My skincare routine is extremely simple. Number 2, Port Royal is a little town in Kingston, and if you ever wondered why developers aren't building in Port Royal, it's because it's cursed. A joke. But Port Royal cannot facilitate high density buildings, so you're not going to find a lot of developers go over to Port Royal to build high rises. And for a developer, that's really where most of the money comes from for them. So you're not going to really see them go over to Port Royal. So I mean, if you have the vision and you want to build in Port Royal, you can holler at me, okay? I'll hook you up. Fact number 3, building codes. And what that really is, it's a set of codes and rules and regulations that govern buildings in Jamaica and how you should build. So if you have land and you think you can put anything on that land, think again. You are not able to put anything on your land. You have to get the necessary zoning rights and approvals on your property from the government before you start building anything on that property. Using Bounty, by the way, to dry off my face. I do not use a microfiber cloth. I do not use a towel. I have to use something that's disposable right away. And I love Bounty because it doesn't have any fuzz that will leave any residue on my skin. But you might ask, Daniel, why? Why do I have to get approvals for my property? It is my property. I can build what I want. Unfortunately, fun fact number 4, it's not your property. And yes, I make sure my face is fully dry. So if you see me patting down a lot, it's because I want to ensure that my face is dry before I put on their summer products. But yeah, it's not your property. So let me tell you what I mean by that. You own property, you're able to buy property, I should say, but land in Jamaica is owned by the government. Not just Jamaica. There are other countries that have the same jurisdiction, but land or property in Jamaica is owned by the crown. The crown means the government. So technically, with land belonging to the government, they own the land. However, what you own is an interest in the land. What does interest mean? Interest really means the right to enjoy the land. So I know you didn't know that. I'm sorry to tell you. Don't tell nobody to tell you. But you don't really own property. Property does not belong to us. We own the right to enjoy the land. So you own an interest in the land. So yes, you can do what you want to do to enjoy it, but you still have to go through the government to get the approvals. That's why you technically have to go through getting approvals, and they have to approve that you want to put X, Y, and Z on your property. So don't get me wrong now, I'm not saying that you're not supposed to buy property. I mean, the title is going to be registered in your interest, so buying property and having it as an investment is amazing. I'm not saying you shouldn't buy property. I'm saying that the property doesn't legally belong to you. It belongs to the government, but you have a right to enjoy the land by the government assigning you a piece of the earth. If you look at it that way, that's really what it means. This is my favorite serum. It's a vitamin C serum that does so amazing with dark spots or hyperpigmentation and just gives you really supple, glowy skin. Absolutely love it, and it smells like an orange. It's so good. So you see, I just washed my face, put on my serum, and I'm gonna put on my moisturizer now. That's it. Sorry, I don't mean to flick you off, but my nails. I'm due an appointment. So here's the next fun fact. Real estate is governed by law. So you can't really just do what you want to do. You have to get the necessary approvals to do what you want to do on your property, and it's the only sales field that's governed by law. So even buying property or selling property, there's a certain legislative framework that you kind of have to be guided by. So you can't just give somebody money and give over your land like that and call it a transaction. That's not how it works. So my next fact is that Jamaica is ranked number 8 out of all the Caribbean islands. We are ranked in the top 10 to be the best or one of the best Caribbean islands to invest in. I mean, come on, if you always wanted to be Jamaican, might as well just buy a property here so you can feel like, I mean, it sucks to not be Jamaican. So might as well just buy a property so you can feel like a Jamaican, right? But we are number 8, and that's a big deal. So my next fun fact is that every uptown neighborhood in Jamaica is surrounded by a substandard area, the ghetto. Yeah, so predominantly in Kingston, most sought after neighborhoods and, uptown areas has a ghetto surrounding them. It's just the truth. Your old man whisper. I don't lie. I like better. This is some moisturizer that I'm wrapping up my skincare regime with this morning. And that's pretty much how I do my skincare routine in the mornings. Just wash my face, add my serum and my moisturizer, and I'm good to go. I don't know if it's ADHD or what, but I'm one of those girlies who don't like anything that takes too long. Like, I love looking beautiful. I don't like the process. If you understand what I'm saying. I don't like sitting down for hours to get my hair done. I don't like sitting down for hours to get my nails done. I don't like sitting down for hours to do anything. So I don't know if it's ADHD. I don't like anything that takes too long, and I'm not going to be doing a 15-step, 10-step, 8-step skincare routine. Just personally, I'm not doing it. I can't. Like, I really, really can't bother. I just like stuff that's quick, good to go, effective, simple, easy does it, and I'm out the door. Especially for my lifestyle as a realtor. Trust me.